What's up, guys? Galaxus here, and thank you for tuning in for another video. Today what we're going to be doing is just a little bit of daily routine, logging in, going through a few things that I normally do when I log in every day. Viewers were asking me if I could just show what I do on a regular basis when I log in. So we're going to go through a couple things. I actually have some stuff that I need to get done. I got a hero that I've been working on. Take a look here. I've been working on sweeping him and finally got him up to 180. And so we're getting ready for Evolution 5 of 8 Revive, so I can keep on working on him. But there is somebody else I want to start working on. I almost have Orcsbane up to 180 also. But, somebody's been very, very neglected, so I want to get him out there and start working on him. My Death Knight, the 4 of 8 War God, is only at 132, so let's sweep on him. Get our sweeps in. Looking for the million. I usually back out a little bit and go back in there, sweeping a little bit more. And you know what we'll do? We have one that we'll leave, and we'll try and see if we're strong enough now to beat the next wave of HBM and make it into T. Just had a little bit of a problem being able to make it through, but my Golem has evolved and everything now, so we should be in a pretty good position to be able to do that. So what we need to do real quick, go out, gather up some gold. So let's just double check what magic we have. That looks good. We'll go ahead and use that magic. And let me just double check, make sure I have some flags. And we're just going to go out and do a little bit of raiding so we can get enough gold to be able to take Triantar up to 10 stars. So we're going to do that. Let's see, just looking at my crew. Is this a good crew to take out? I think we can probably work with those guys. So let's go ahead and do that. Start out, get a guy with only 580,000. We're looking for somebody with like a million, somewhere between 1 million and 2 million gold, so we can try and knock it out in a couple little raids. Continue to go through here. Got 400,000 on that guy. 400,000. Try and find a good target. Here's a guy with 1.3 million. A little bit dangerous though with the double evolved heroes. Little bit on the dangerous side, guys. I think we're going to keep going. I'm not really trying to run up on that double evolved Skull Knight. We know that can end very badly for me, and then, where would I be? Sort of screwed over trying to get the gold. I guess I could have went ahead and got in and at least got some of the gold, but whatever, man. I didn't want to take the failure on that just to get a little gold. Here's a guy with 169,000. This is what I'm talking about here. Does have a couple double Evo guys, but it's Santa Boom, not Dread Drake. That's the guy that we really don't want to see double evolved out there. So we're going to go ahead and come in like this. We're going to drop some freeze on these guys, and I'm hoping that got that Santa Boom on time. Let's get out of here, guys. I don't like how it's looking. We got a little bit of gold. I didn't like how that was going. We did get that Ares out of the way, but that was looking a little bit scary. If those guys broke out, he had an evolved Moltanica, Santa Boom, guys that you don't really want to give a chance there. So we got out of there. We only need a little bit of more gold though. So, that guy had 1 million gold. I should have went ahead and took that. For some reason, at first it looked like a guy with just 100,000. You know what? We only need a little bit. That's that same guy with that double evolved. No, thank you. I'm not going to try and play around with that because I would like to be able to do some other things here, and we don't want to lose anybody. We'll go ahead and go for this. I think that we can get pretty good results. We'll drop that in on those guys. Got almost 1 million out of that. That Skull Knight had come back, and we really didn't want to play around. But we got enough gold that we needed, so it's all good. Got out of there. Yeah, those double evolved Skull Knights, really scary, man. And if you're really trying to get something done, you don't want to screw around with that. So we're good to go. Got 800,000 honor badges. Got the gold that we need. Let's go ahead and upgrade him. There we go. Got him 10 star. Now, I'm not going to evolve him yet. I'm going to keep on working on bringing him up before I do evolve him. We do have a card though, so that is the good news. We're not going to have to pay the 20,000 shards, but I want to get him leveled up a little bit more before we try and make him take him to the next level and evolve him. So we're gonna work on that. But we do got the card there, so that's all good. And one thing I want to do real quick. Let's go ahead. I got 300 gems. Let's go ahead and try and roll. Let's see if we can pick up something awesome. We're looking for any new legendary hero. Starting out. Hesitation. We got a crystal ooze. Oh, and a shamans. No legends for me today. No legends today. But that is all good. Okay, so next step I would do, usually my Lost Battlefield, but I got that done last night. I was really upset that I forgot to attack on the first day, so I really crapped out on that. But whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see. I guess my next bet would be to do a little bit of arena, just make sure that we keep everybody at bay, because we're having a lot of guys here in the arena that's pretty beast. So let's get in there in the arena, see what I'm up against. We'll go ahead and use Dread Drake. Put our Vlad out there, and what is up? Okay, this apparently I don't have my Golem on this squad, so we're gonna have to go ahead and do that. This is on BlueStacks, and I haven't updated it there, so we'll go ahead and oops, got everybody that we needed. Okay, we'll go ahead and run with this. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Don't know how this is gonna go, but we will find out shortly. That Ares, a little bit scary. I think we took him out. Yep, there we go. That Vlad popped back up, but we were able to get through. So got lucky on that, because without Golem in there, the guys that I'm up against a lot of the time, they'll have some pretty strong dudes, and just really got lucky that time. So before we go any further, let's go ahead and edit teams and get Golem on the squad. And we'll put Phantom in there too. Oh, can't add any more. Let's see. Somebody we could probably take out of there, because we want to give ourselves the best benefit. So I guess we'll take Grizzly out, and we'll throw our Siren out there just for now. I don't usually use Grizzly as much in the arena, but he can be pretty effective. All right, so let's get back in, especially if he's evolved. And I gotta say, man, this new update on BlueStacks, I just got the new update. They sort of forced everybody to switch over, and there's some little bit of lag in between some of the screens, so not really sure exactly what I can do about that. I'm probably gonna have to add some buffer or something to it, but don't like to see any lag happening there. Okay, so let's do a edit right there. Let's get these guys in. We're gonna go straight down the middle. Put our Vlad out there, and we'll put, I guess let's go ahead and throw Santa Boom out there for this one. And we'll see how that turns out. We might switch it up if we need to. Put Warlock out there. Got the 5 Revite on my Evolved Warlock, so we can slow those guys down. But we're going to see how this turns out. It's got a Skull Knight running out in the front, and when that Ares goes off, it's going to, oh, nope. They didn't even get a chance. They did not get a chance. So knocked him out of the way real quick. Go ahead and get that destroyed, and we are good to go. So that turned out pretty awesome. Moving up in rank. That guy's going to have to work more on some evolution, but once he gets evolved, man, look at these. The squad is going to be pretty crazy, but yeah, it looks like he needs to work a little bit more before he's going to be able to do anything. Okay, so here we are. Now we're into some of these guys I've been talking about. Evolved Ares. Evolved Skull Knight. Let's just take this guy in the front. I don't know what it's going to be like, but we are about to find out. Double evolved. See, that's scary, and you don't know, because when you look at them, you see that they're evolved, but you can't tell whether they're evolved or double evolved, and they get some. Look at that, man. Just wiped my crew out. That double evolved, wow, and just one blow and it's over. Probably has a high level deadly strike on him or something. So we're not going to try that guy. Not going to try him again. Let's try this next guy. If not, I guess we could have went for that Warlock. But let's try this. Let's see. He has some pretty beastie guys there, but these guys aren't double evolved. Only guy double evolved is this Punkaduke, it looks like. We might actually be able to take this guy. Let's find out. Let's get over there. It is a little bit crazy with that Skull Knight. Oh, and his Ares went off. Oh man, that's who was double evolved. Ares. Okay, I thought that was Punkaduke. Okay, yeah, that guy is beast with the double evolved Ares. Okay, we're leaving him alone. We got one more shot. Let's go ahead and see if we can take this guy out. Let's see if we can at least move up a little bit of rank. See Dread Drake's exchanging, and then his Skull Knight is right out there in the front. Okay, this is a guy with the double evolved Punkaduke, so I don't know. He might have some pretty good stuff going there. Yeah, they wiped us out. And then on top of that, Ares. See, I mean, I need Ares. That's why I struggle without Ares, man. I'm really hoping for him sometime soon. You know, I'm hoping to be able to pick Ares up. All right, so here we are. Another thing that I usually try and do. Now, I don't do this every day. I know I probably should, but I don't always get a chance to do my expeditions. But we'll go ahead and get in and do some of those. We'll throw Druid in there just because he's going to give that buff. But most of the time, I'll be using my Golem for healing. Not using this guy because he's evolved, but he's not leveled up. I used him to take the books and just been working with those books. This is my regular Mortep. He's close to evolution. We'll put our Atlantic Core out there, and I guess we'll get Siren in. Help us to destroy some stuff. And then let's see, man. I think we can take these guys out, no problem. So we'll go ahead and drop our healers out. Looking good so far. Not going to have a problem running through here. Taking a little bit of aggro there, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. None of those heroes were even evolved, I think, so it's all good there. So, you know, what you want to do is you just want to hope to be able to get all the way to the end. And, you know, there's some really good rewards. So, I mean, I shouldn't be slacking and not getting to this, but sometimes I just don't have time to cover all bases. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do if you want to keep up and take full advantage. So, look at this, man. This is a Skull Knight, Dread Drake. I don't know. You know, I might want to go around these guys. Let's, because that Skull Knight, man, is really dangerous. Let's just leave him alone. I don't want him to come back and you know, kill somebody, and then I'd just be so upset about the situation. These guys, I'm going to just troll. I'm going to just drop in with my Atlantic Core, and I should be able to knock them out. Atlantic Core is pretty powerful, and I haven't even leveled him up. You know, haven't even got him evolved, but he has a 5 of 8 revive as well, so I can get him up to 8 of 8. Got you know, 5 of 8 revive on my Triantar, bring him up to 8 of 8. So I'm going to be having some pretty crazy stuff going with my reviving crew as soon as I get a chance to work on those guys. Grabbing some honor badges, grabbing some merits. It's all good there. And we're on to the next one. There's a Skull Knight in there, but you know, there is no Dread Drake, so usually that's the scariest combo to face is a Dread Drake Skull Knight combo. So we're going to try and see if we can go in here. Now, I hope I don't lose anybody. It can get crazy. It can get crazy. As long as we got 50%, we can keep on going. Who is he targeting? Skull Knight has come back. Did we kill him? I'm scared. Oh, no. Okay, we made it through. I was getting ready to stop out of there, but no. We made it. We made it. I tell you, those Skull Knights, man, they just really are scary. Face those guys, they can ruin your whole entire plans for the morning. So now we got an evolved Phantom King and an Ares. Yeah, I think we're going to go to the next one. I don't want to play around with that. That's a deadly combo. Okay, we got a Skull Knight here. But these guys might be set up where we can just take them down long range. So let's try that. See how that goes. Drop our Santa in. There's no auto procs on these guys, so Santa drops. That Skull Knight is on his first life still, so I really want to see him dead. Okay, I think he's on his second life now, so we'll go ahead Gonna take the chance with him. Get in there as long as we can keep him. Okay, there we go. We got him shut down. That worked out pretty good. So on that one, we just sort of used some long range. We're able to take those guys out. Minotaur, Skull Knight. Pretty formidable crew if you get caught slipping. So, definitely had to take precaution with that. But check it out. Not too bad. He does have one auto proc hero, so we got to sort of be concerned a little bit with that, but he's not even evolved, so I don't think it's a big worry. And these are the guys that haven't been being used because I'm just dropping everybody in. Those guys are actually not coming out. So let's see. People are targeting Dread Drake in there. Can we shut them down? Can Dread hold his own? That Vlad there is a little bit concerning. Wow. Okay. We got close to losing Warlock. Hopefully there's no more bombs. Okay. He ran in with Golem. All right. Cool. So that worked out. We got really close to losing our Warlock, and Dread Drake was taking a lot too. That Vlad Dracula was getting a little bit scary. Just running on through here, not having too much of a problem, but we've had to skip a couple, and this is going to be one of them. Look at that. An evolved Atlanacor, evolved Skull Knight, Dread Drake. No thanks. That's just trouble right there. Okay, so this one, not looking too bad. We can definitely take this out long range. Now, when you get up on these higher ones, you really, really want to see situations like this where you can take out, we can go ahead and drop Cupid in there and Thunder God. And we'll wait for some of the stuff to get taken out, and then we'll put our Santa Boom in there. And that should take it out. When you get on these higher levels, it's lovely when you get a chance to just take these out long range because you don't have to deal with them. No worries. Just knock them out real quick and then get our guys in there. Always worried about the totems with Atlanacors in them. Atlanacor is just OP in the totem, man, straight up. So we're grabbing lots of good rewards out of this. Moving right along. Let's go ahead and hopefully we got something good here. We got an Ares. This may be a little bit dangerous. We got 3 auto procs. That is probably not one that we want to face. That's a little bit of worrisome. The base is not set up to be able to just easily destroy it, so we would have probably got, took a little bit of a loss. Now, I don't want to next on this, but man, this is a little bit scary too. What we'll do is we'll drop our Atlanacor. I'm going to try and drop Atlanacor and then Dread Drake. Oh man, we got. Okay, wait a minute. Let's try that again. Dropped them a little bit farther away than I would have wanted to. What I'm trying to do is drop Atlanacor. Now, Atlanacor is going to take a lot of damage. You know what we'll do first? What we'll do first is we'll go ahead and we'll drop in some long-range guys that can put in some work on the side. And that's going to help weaken these guys. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to drop Atlanacor. And that's going to take a lot of aggro. I'm a little bit nervous still about dropping our guys in there, but I think that's going to be the best bet for us. These guys are sort of tearing through them. Before we lose our Thunder God, we're going to probably want to get him down. So I'm prepared to drop Atlanacor in. Hopefully we can destroy and kill this. Oh, no, there we go. It's got to get our guys out there, and if we lose anybody, I do have. Oh man, that guy was killing people. Oh man, he killed our Pumpkin Duke. Darn it. And Atlanacor. Atlanacor took some definite damage, but you know what? We are in luck. Now I don't have, an evolved backup Pumpkin Duke, but I do have a good Pumpkin Duke that we can use to keep on going. A 4 or 5 revitalized Pumpkin Duke too, so we can refill our ranks here. But we did lose a couple guys. I was sort of sad to see that go down like that, but that is what happens sometimes. I told you about those Skull Knights. I mean, everybody knows, but you don't really want to go up against Skull Knight. This is our last retry, so whatever we have here, we just got to roll with it. And I don't know, man, if we're going to be able to make it through this. First thing we'll do is drop out Dread, and then we'll get our Pumpkin Duke out because he's so far down. And let's just see if we can make it in here, man. We might not be able to make it through. Hopefully we at least get 50%. And if we start losing people, let's just drop everybody else in. Hoping to at least get 50%, but it's not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. Our guys are in there doing battle, but they all got took out. Yeah, that's a pretty beast crew that we had, and that was pretty much our only option. So I know those guys aren't going to make it. We'll go ahead and just drop out of there. Got as far as we could, man. Got as far as we could. We were a couple short of being able to make it all the way, but it's all good. So we got that out of the way. You know what I wanted to do also? Give it one shot. Give it one shot and try and make it through this insane dungeon. I've been having a hard time on these dungeons, okay? On these insane dungeons. So getting a little bit frustrated about it, but you know, I know that my guys are getting stronger. Once I get them up there a little bit stronger, I think we shouldn't have much of a problem being able to get through, but recently been having a little bit of a difficult time. So what we'll do is grab some magic, and then we're going to get in and check out. We are on the very first insane dungeon. So, you know, I squeaked by to make it here. But, you know, I still think I need a little bit more firepower. These guys are pretty crazy. You got Ares in there. Been trying to figure out best place to land. See, you're not seeing any openings. There aren't any openings. So we got the Minotaur Chieftain over here. Got the Pumpkin Duke there. This Multanica, these guys right here are a big problem. I don't want to run head on into those guys. So let's try and take them on this side. We'll start out by dropping. I guess one thing I could probably do is just drop the magic here and freeze these guys. Let's see. I don't know. I'm going to try it like this. I'm going to try and drop the magic in. Then I'm going to drop my frenzy and restoration, and that should keep everybody going for a little while. I'll drop restoration a little bit further in, so once we start making it in, the restoration should be able to still be effective. Then we'll drop guardian and we'll see if we can get a little bit further. Okay, so let's try this. Zoom out a little bit. Gonna drop it right here. Gonna drop that. Gonna drop our guys in. Drop that restoration on them. Get the magic down. Get the magic down. Come on and make it in there, guys. Oh, we already lost Dread Drake. We lost our Dread Drake already. The guys are just dropping like flies. Yeah, it's tough. We got 21% out of that one. Insane dungeons, you just make me mad sometimes. I mean, you know, basically, I'm just going to have to keep on working on my crew, man. You know, definitely going to have to keep on working on it. If I had Minnow, then I'd be destroying stuff, you know, one shot blowing up buildings. But, you know, without Minotaur Chieftain, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Going to have to keep on working. If I had Skull Knight, that might help. But we'll keep on working on that. And you guys can sort of see my struggle. But this is my squad. You know, I'm working on these guys, bringing them up. You know, we'll have to just think about better ways to get through. You know, maybe I'll start using some of my other guys. We got Phantom King. Maybe even a Mortep can help us out. So you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and leave some suggestions for me because, man, yeah, Insane Dungeons, man, are pretty insane. You know, I got to admit that. I have to admit that. So what I said I was going to do was going to try S. So let me just double check, make sure we got everybody that we want out there. We have our Ghoulam, we have Dread Drake, Pumpkin Duke, got Vlad Dracula, Santa Boom, and Cupid. Okay, and then in our totems, we have Atlanticor, Deadly Atlanticor in the totem. And I think this is a Mortep in there. Yeah, Mortep. Got a Mortep in our other one. So let's go ahead and see if we can make it through. I've been doing some work, some improvements on my crew. So we will see, man. Can we make it through S? It is pretty crazy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Time for the rodeo show. So these guys will basically go around the outside there. And when they come in, all of my towers will start targeting. And guys will start getting wiped out. Okay, cool. They're going to get my Golem going, so he's not going to have a problem over there. It's going to keep everybody nice and healthy. And they're doing a really good job at just wiping out all of the buildings. So now we're just going to have the main area in the middle that they can come out. And the big thing is to kill those Atlanta cores. Yes. Got to get those Atlanta cores killed before they're able to proc and start killing your guys. So that's a big part of it. Got that out of the way. Okay, so S1 is down. S1 is down. S2, what do you have? Came right with a nice low proc. That is all good. The rest of these guys coming from over here. Not going to be a problem to take those guys out. Looking really good. Okay, we are on to S3. Now, we did lose some stuff there. That's a big part. The biggest part for me on this is actually, they're destroying my base before I'm able to kill them. So we got to keep our hero bases and the last tower alive. We did lose somebody. Who did we lose? We lost Dread Drake. Oh, man. We lost Dread Drake. I did not realize that. Okay. So that didn't go very good because we lost Dread Drake. He is our ultra tank. But we still can do it. Still possibility. We have Santa Boom, superpower. We have Vlad Dracula that can shut stuff down. And we have our massive healer, plus Pumpkin Duke and Cupid. So can we shut these guys down? This is the moment of truth. Got the healing going. Are we going to be able to shut them down? It's looking pretty good. Come on, Vlad. Get that dude. Get him. Okay, I think we can get him before he destroys the base. All right, so we are on to, no, he's still alive. But he's not going to be able to get through the group of guys there. So there we go. We are on to 5. This is where I usually have the biggest problem. Oh, and they spawned low. This actually might work for us, guys. Don't let them destroy the base. Are they targeting our guys? Yes. I think we're going to do it. Oh, man, they destroyed the base. Damn. It was so close. So close. Man, oh, man, it was looking so good. And then that other wave of guys came in, and they just screwed us up. Well, I'm going to have to keep on trying. I will get another video up for you guys pretty soon. I'll get some more saved up, and we'll try S again. We were so close. Almost got it beat. So keep on rooting for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Just give you an idea. And, if I might have missed some stuff, I usually save my HBM or my Mesa for, when I'm getting together with the guild around boss time. So we usually do that. And I do Wretched Gorge also. Usually do my Wretched Gorge around that time. Last night I didn't even get to Wretched Gorge. So those are the things that I do basically when I log in every day. Let's go through the whole process, try and get that all done. I also have Lost Realm. We didn't even do any Lost Realm. We didn't even go into Lost Realm. I guess I'll show you this, and next time we'll go in and we'll actually do that. I'm almost to 21. Really, really close. Come in here and collect my blue crystals. Guess open up one of these. But next time around, we will go through the process. We'll get in there and we'll do some more Lost Realm and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let's keep on clashing, keep on grinding, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Galaxus out.